How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Aftercast, the late night Transformers podcast. I'm your host, Victory Saber 77, and got a good show for you tonight. I'm joined with my fellow Aftercast. I spilled my drink there. But we'll get into some introductions, we'll get into some hauls, and we'll get into some topics. But I forgot to announce on the Cybercast, or on the Retro Spotlight, there is a Primal cast tonight after the Aftercast on Primal Savage channel, and so it's an open invite. Just direct message him through Twitter, Facebook, and he will get you the link so you can be on there. All right, Charles, start us off. Where can the people find you?
All right, what's up? I'm Charles. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Optimus4Prez.
Dalton?
I'm Dalton. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all Dalton TFs, and there might be some reviews coming back pretty soon, so check those out.
Cool. Josh?
You can find me G1 Hextron everywhere, and Facebook page is the G1 Hextron.
Trent?
You can find me at Facebook, at Twitter, at Trent5.
Awesome. And I am Victory Saber 77. You can find me on Twitter and YouTube, Victory Saber 77, on Facebook and Instagram. It's the Victory Saber 77. I am also going to be on the Enter the Realm podcast on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have the link to their YouTube page in the descriptions. Go check that out. So it's going to be fun. The ROC, the Realm of Collectors. Getting into some hauls. Let's start off with Charles. Get anything?
Not this week.
Okay, that's cool. Actually, I found something that, well, maybe you'd like or not, but I finally found a lot of those Power Ranger movie toys, and I did find the Yellow Ranger, but since it wasn't really Trini, it was the other. Forgot her name.
Yeah,
but I did see that.
Yeah.
Thought of you when I saw that. I was like, oh, wow, Yellow Ranger. Yep, Charles Alley. But Dalton, anything?
Nothing for this week.
Okay. Ooh. Blooming, huh? Something for next week?
Possibly.
All right, cool. Josh?
I got the MP11 Starscream, the Hasbro version. I got the complete series of He-Man and Masters of the Universe on DVD, and then I also bought the hardcover of Batman: The Killing Joke, the deluxe edition. So,
Awesome.
It's Batman Day. I figured I need to do something. Wish they would come out with the animated figures, the next wave. So.
It's been a while.
Been waiting on those.
Trent? Anything for you?
No, nothing this week.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of rent week, so, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, finished off the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Hobgoblin series. That's cool.
Cool.
I finally actually put the Hulkbuster together. That thing is massive. Let's see what else I get. I got the Anti-Venom. I know, Charles, it's not your Venom, but it is a Venom. And I think he's pretty cool. It's hit or miss with QC as far as paint, but I think a lot of it is not too bad. I got 2 more Stormtroopers from the Force Awakens Black Line series, 6-inch. And the place to go is Walgreens. They have stocked all their stuff. I mean, I've found full cases at 3 out of the 5 Walgreens I've gone to. So
The movie stuff?
The movie stuff, yeah.
Okay, because my 2 Walgreens that I went to, they just fully got in all the IG-88, Leia, wave, Cody. And they just put out, like, the entire case, so.
Okay. Yeah, mine have all the movie stuff. So I was hoping that they had Series 2, but it's just all the stuff that we saw on Force Friday. I got a Kylo Ren there, 3 3/4 inch. Thought, what the hell? I collect that stuff. Mm-hmm. Add another Sith to the collection. I did go to Hastings and I bought Spider-Man: The Birth of Venom, because it was used. All used graphic novels, even manga, are $5.99. I don't know if that's just today or through the weekend, but you also got a free Batman comic, so that was pretty cool. Batman Endgame, Hastings, issue #1, special edition. So that's what I got this week. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Did we all watch the Retro Spotlight, Episode 2, Master of the Universe edition? Special guest, Count Marzo. Count _ Marzo. Was pretty
I got
good.
it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I enjoyed it. Thought Marzo would be a little more talkative because it's in his backyard, but
Yeah.
I think he didn't want to get all schoolgirl on us. But it's all good. For anyone watching this right now live, if you have a topic or question, just throw it in the chat. We'll get to it sooner or later. So totally be part of the conversation, all that. Go ahead and do that. Again, next Retro Spotlight, Episode 3, we'll have Mike from Retro Blasting talking about Voltron, and we'll get the details to you guys when the next episode will be airing. And then next week also we have the Cybercast is back, October 3rd, same time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on G1 Extron's channel. And again, Primal Cast on Dakota's YouTube channel, Primal Sabbath. All right. Getting into some Transformer stuff. I mean, I know we're going to talk a lot about it next week, but pre-orders were up for Masterpiece Shockwave. $175. How do you guys feel? Price about that? I mean, how do you feel about the price? How do you feel about, hey, it's actually up? Pre-ordering it? No? Yay?
I already pre-ordered it, and I think the price is fine. I mean, Takara's charging $200 for repaints of the MP11 mold, Skywarp and Thundercracker. Then I'll pay $175 for a brand new mold. You know, and especially since it's not a mold that, yeah, there's a ton of repaints out there to do. There's like just, you know, like 2. Go ahead and give us Shockwave, and then maybe you give us Galactic Man or Astro Magnum. You know, the 2 names that it changed, but it was still just gray with pink.
Yeah. Well,
So,
and it is subject to change. I mean, I saw that BBTS just put that there. Could change depending on what it actually comes out at in the Japanese market. We saw that with Ultra Magnus. It debuted at $280, but then finally dropped down to what, $190 or something. So, but pre-ordered. Anyone else pre-ordering it?
I didn't pre-order yet. I'm waiting to see some more prototypes. I mean, I would like to get it at some point, but right now it's just a wait and see how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
See the
As time
transformation.
progresses. Yeah. Well, at least see the alt mode and possible accessories.
Yeah. Accessories, Dr. Arkaville. And it's kind of funny.
Too.
Oh yeah. Fans Toys, they're releasing 3 different versions of their Quakewave, which I still think is a superior product. I think it's still one of the top 3 third-party figures ever made. You got the diecast, you got everything great about it, but we have a price difference, $155 to $175 or $180 or whatever it is. Does that influence anything? I know, Josh, you already sold your Quakewave. You're going official, so it's pretty obvious. But for the rest of you guys, price, it's a good quality figure. Would you still stick with Fans Toys?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still getting Quakewave. I mean, I would like to get the official as well, because I'm still trying to stay more official as well.
Oh, man. Got an official junior. Awesome.
Well, I want to support the official, but the third party does look a lot better.
Oh, yeah. No argument there. And at least with official, you can spread it out, I guess, as far as money, even though we have quite a bit coming in the next couple months. But third party, it seems like it's every month. It's coming out faster, and it's all about $100+ pop. But I don't know. I was just kind of throwing that out there. We've said it in the past. You see third parties doing a certain character, and then all of a sudden we get hit with something official. But the pre-orders are out. I was wondering if that's too steep. Hey, we didn't think we're getting a Shockwave. I'll pay that money. Why not? It's official. So, what do you think will be the next kind of bomb? Do you think they'll do a Jetfire? Or will that piss off Harmony Gold? And since they're in each other's backyards over there, or will we see, I don't know, something else?
I think Galvatron.
Yeah, my money would be on Galvatron.
Especially with them doing a hot rod figure, it just it makes sense now more than ever. So.
Yeah. That kind of leads into my next kind of topic. Next year being a movie year, Takara coming out with hot rod. Do you see any other movie characters coming out? They don't have to be season 3 necessarily. I mean, we saw Wheeljack Windcharger. We already got Wheeljack, but like Sunstreaker Hound in the movie. We saw some old school G1s, but do you think they're going to be basing it off of the movie as far as releases, maybe?
I would hope so. I would think that this would be a great year to be like, okay, here is your hot rod. Here is Shockwave, which you saw a little bit in there, and then he gets like crushed by a building or something.
When Unicron attacks.
Yeah, we never know. But you also, if you come out with Galvatron, this is a great opportunity to come out with Galvatron, then Cyclonus, Scourge, and you could do people. I'll buy extras of those. I'd like to have 3.
Wow.
It really depends on the pricing on that, but I think that he'd be a little bit a smaller one, so maybe kind of like an Ironhide, maybe in that $85 range, maybe $90 range. It's where I would feel comfortable buying 3 of them. I just think it would look cool because you always see them together, and maybe they do like a RC and Cup or something like that, or for a smaller guy a wheelie.
Really?
I haven't seen them get into a Springer, or a triple changer like that yet.
I was just about to mention that. What if they were to shock us next year and just bring out a Springer?
That would be the shocker.
Yeah.
That an Astro Train.
Oh yeah.
That would. I mean, we saw Astro Train in the movie and such. I mean, obviously we're gonna gripe, or talk about a lot of, hey, can Devastator fit in it and all this other type of stuff. But it would be cool to get a
put
triple
all my
changer.
Seekers in there. Put Devastator, all the Combiner Wars Devastator in there, and they're all fighting it out in there. Soundwave, all those little guys.
You can just open up those side panels so you can, there's nice little diorama and stuff. But the actual diorama transforms and all that.
I bet
That'd be
you.
cool.
I bet you if they were to do an Astro Train, they'd just give us little like decoys.
Oh yeah.
Match up with.
Like make toys
Mm-hmm.
with their utopias and all that. Yeah, I can see that. I would be really surprised if they came out with a Springer. That would be awesome. Just because then they finally hit the triple changer market, and being Masterpiece, how well they do it. They don't need any special licensing for the vehicle modes and all that. So it's fair game. But how would that work? Would one of them? Because most of the time, triple changers or any type of multi-changer, something's going to suffer. And just hopefully it doesn't too bad. But I was just kind of curious. Movie year, Cyclonus. Scourge would be nice. I'd almost be tempted, depending on the quality, but what is it, X-Transbots, Andreas, mixing it up just a tad bit, see how well they compare with each other. Having one in there, all that. But We'll see. Speaking of Galvatron, DX9's Tyrant, I saw a pre-order for that sucker. 165, same as Carrie. What's your thoughts on that? Reasonable?
I think it's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Would you buy it? Be honest.
It's just a toss-up between DX9 and X-Trans Bucks.
True.
But it
Yeah.
looks a lot better than any other Galvatron that we've gotten recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that Galvatron probably looks the best. It falls into, third. If I didn't think that Takara was going to release a Galvatron here pretty soon, and then also, if I collected third parties and we're okay with having third parties on my masterpiece shelf, then yeah, sure. I mean, he looks good. Like, if he was official, would I buy him? Absolutely. Even if I didn't collect all the officials, I think he looks that good. So that's the way I can best answer it. If he was official and I didn't collect all of them, would he be one that I got? Yeah, I think he looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah. I agree. I think it looks good. But
Making a king look like a Generations toy.
But I'm really curious now what Takara has in store for us next year.
Yeah.
So I'll be ticked if next year flies by and we didn't get a Galvatron or a Cyclonus or any type of Season 3 Decepticon character. But we'll see.
And you also know whenever these companies start doing these third-party masterpiece figures, then it's usually a pretty good hint to what Takara's working on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you guys be surprised if RC was actually true? A little silhouette rumor.
It would be if the subtext didn't say hound.
Yeah. But I think that would be kind of cool. It seems like we're more on a kick of getting the fembots and getting RC in the Masterpiece line. Would be nice. Especially goes with Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping next year we get a Galvatron, a Cyclonus official, a Cup, possibly an RC. That would just be kind of fun. Just a little bit more of the movie characters, and if we got a Springer, but I think we're going to get a Wreck-Gar more than we're going to get a Springer.
Yeah.
So.
And you already got Ultra Magnus in there as well.
Need Blur.
Yeah, Blur would be good.
The great thing about those 86 characters is with the ones that they've released now, let's say with Sideswipe and Wheeljack, those are cars that exist that they actually have to, because they're getting licensed, they have to stick with what it is. Like Bumblebee is the best example. They can't do a little super deformed bug. No, it has to actually be what it looks like officially to get it, officially licensed. That's the problem that you're running with Cliff Jumper. It's a Porsche, but it's a super deformed Porsche, and that, can't do the whole officially licensed thing there. So with, Blur and Cup, just like Hot Rod, at RC even, they're given a little bit more reign to, it doesn't have to look, because there's different episodes to where they could be slightly changed a little bit. We know how it is in the 80s, that they would have more leeway is what I'm getting to, I guess, with those. So if they needed to change it up just a little bit so that they could fit something to where it could transform better or look better aesthetically, then I think they would do that.
Yeah. That's the one thing that really does throw a monkey wrench into everything, is that, like you said, has to be exact. If you got the license, you can't just, no car manufacturer is going to say, oh, go ahead. do something tarnish, our product in a way, because it was just a little penny car. But all right, next little what was it? Oh, really quick on the MP Hot Rod, MP Shockwave. Which one are you more excited about?
Probably the
Shockwave.
Shockwave.
All right,
Hot Rod.
Hot Rod. Okay, Hot Rod, Shockwave. Charles,
Shockwave.
Shockwave. Trent.
Shockwave.
It's one of those ones that you didn't think you'd get,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more excited about Hot Rod. Just because I want a Hot Rod that I can actually transform and I can mess around with. I got the fans' toys, Quakewave. I'm satisfied. Now I'll buy the Shockwave. Don't get me wrong. I'll buy the Masterpiece. Will I get rid of the Quakewave? No. But yeah, the Hot Rod. I don't know. I've always had kind of a I've always kind of liked that character, and I think it brings back one of a childhood memory that I pleaded with my mom, buy me this character. It becomes the new leader of the Transformers or the Autobots. Come on, Optimus is dead. I would be the coolest kid on the playground if I brought this and be like, yeah, I got, it's like Hot Rod, not, and he looks cool and all this, and no, the kicking the balls. She said no.
Well, and the one to get was Hot Rod, not Rodimus, because Rodimus sucks.
Rodimus is good
Or
in
the
vehicle mode,
G1.
but yeah, transforming it's like, no,
This is
not
the
cool.
leader? Wow.
Yeah, well, needs to put on some weight.
I'll put some questions
Yeah.
in the chat too.
All right, let's get to those here. Jetfire48, you have a question. Thanks for joining us. On Cybercast, could you get Pete Sinclair on the next episode?
That's I can almost sure tell you that that's probably not going to happen. I mean, I like to bring Pete on whenever we have something that we can kind of focus on and talk to. I don't know what we'd talk to him about though, to be honest. Like BotCon, it's still too far away. The subscription service, like we've already had him on whenever that was kind of going on, so there's really nothing to kind of focus on. But I mean, will we have him on again in the future? Yeah, I mean, Pete likes coming on here, so.
Yeah, definitely. When we get closer to BotCon, then like registrations live or something like that, I'm sure he'll come on, want to talk about it, all that. But yeah, there's really not. How you doing? Cool. All right. Got anything new lately? Yeah, let's see. Next question. David Cabal. Cool. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully I'm saying your last name right. What Transformers artists would you like to commission and which characters? For example, I got Derek J. Wyatt drawing Flint Lady J from G.I. Joe. Got Dimooch doing animated Springer. Anyone?
Well, I mean,
Josh Bertram.
Don Figueroa, however you say it. I can never say his name. Don Figueroa? I think that's his name.
Figueroa.
Thank you.
He'll never be a guest on the show.
Neither will Pat Lee.
Oh, yes, good old Pat Lee.
Oh, yeah. No.
He started something, though, at Dreamwave.
He did.
But
As
yeah.
much as we rag on him, yeah, he did. He just screwed up at the end.
I don't really have anyone. I mean, if it's a cool drawing, I don't have any artists that I like absolutely need. Back in the day, like in the '90s, with like Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane and Bill Sportici, all those guys would be like, oh yeah, but, now I don't know. As long as the art, I mean, as far as characters, I would want something that I could never get, like Great Shot or something like that. But half the time, I don't think a lot of the artists would even know who the hell I'm talking about, or like, What? Okay, what does he look like? Oh, he's a six-shot with horns.
He's 6 shot, yeah. Horns.
With horns and like a kind of like a phoenix crest, something on it, bird crest on his chest. Okay, but that would be the character. Such.
Yeah, I'm a fan more of like just a look at it and like, okay, that's cool. I like that style. Like the two you mentioned, Derek J. Wyatt and Josh Perez, Dimuch. They're both friends of the show. We've had them on before and stuff like that. So obviously, like to support them, and I like a lot of the stuff that they do. 'Cause sometimes I'll make stuff like kind of super deformed and kind of cutesy and stuff, and like I'm all into that.
It's your trip tonight, man.
Yeah. I've have some stuff from some signed stuff from Dan Kahan, framed, and like there's this artist that did the baby kid shot or kid shot, but it's a kid, but it's 6 shot and he's sitting in a corner pouting. That I had commissioned at BotCon, which it's this lady. I couldn't even tell you who it was by her name, but it was one of those things where I wasn't looking for artist names. I was basically strolling down like, okay, who draws like cutesy stuff that can make me like a baby 6 shot like pouting. And I was like, okay, I see some of her stuff. I was like, hey, can you do this? I told her 6 shot, like Jane said. She didn't know who I was talking about. I had to pull a picture up on my phone. She was like, okay, So
She did a good job, though. That was pretty impressive.
yeah, for not even knowing the character or what it looked like or anything. So
And for the time frame, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I wish I had a better answer, but yeah, I just I'm not into a lot of the art as much. I wouldn't mind having something, nicely framed and stuff like that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Derek J. White is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have Derek J. White draw Lyle Kaiser.
Kaiser. Yeah. Or Deathsaurus. Taking on Star
Animated
Saber.
style, yeah.
Animated style. Yeah, anything that he could transform into anime style would be cool. He could do the fembots, like RC, Minerva. I'll throw them all in there. Black Arachne and all that. But Charles, you got anything as far as who you would want as far as a character drawn?
Maybe Predator King.
Yep.
Yeah. Sideswipe. Any of them?
Wheelie?
No.
Daniel? Wheelie and Daniel holding hands, driving off or doing something in the sunset, strolling through the park with a balloon?
No.
Oh, gosh. Don't have a sense of himself. All right. Let's see. What else we got? Nick Brammer. Why did they do Hot Rod, though? I would say it's because you're talking Masterpiece.
yeah, he's talking Masterpiece when we were talking
movie.
that. Yeah, that and also it's going to be it's going to be the car, and it's going to it's obviously smaller, and it's not going to be trying to, hey, here's a trailer, we can connect it, make it Hot Rod or Rodimus. Now basically the figures, your MP09s, they are your Rodimuses, and now here's the Hot Rod that's smaller.
That shouldn't break on you.
Yeah, hopefully it won't.
Should have good knees, good shoulders.
Hopefully not as hard to transform.
Yep. Hopefully comes with a Daniel with a little skyboard.
It's also going to come with a fishing rod. Yeah.
Fishing rod, yeah. Diorama that comes out looking like Lookout Mountain.
Styrofoam and paint.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Hot Rod, there's a hole in the shuttle.
What? Yeah, start blasting. What's that? And you need a cup. You need a cup there.
Yeah. What's that darn fool doing?
Turbo Revenant and Punk.
You know how many people are going to have, Optimus or pictures of just Hot Rod there now with, with either X-Transbots, Megatron, because that will fit, having them there and Optimus getting blown to bits. All that type of stuff. They're going to recreate the movie. It's going to be classic, but
well, I want to get
it'll fit scale a lot better.
And then also get a cup, and then like some Lincoln logs to where Like he's just blasted through the barrier, and then Cup's all back there. Yo, young punk, I'll straighten you out yet. Again, like I think we talked. What was it, last Aftercast, where we had so many great ideas for like pictures to take with Cup, like him in a rocking chair with a blanket over his legs, and
Yeah, Kane. All that type of stuff.
he's got a walker with like tennis balls at the bottom of it and stuff like that.
He transforms into a walker. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the Cup character or even the Cup toy back in the day, but now, besides a wrecker, I've grown attached to him. He's that crotchety old dude, you know, and it's
Don't forget whenever he was a zombie either.
Yeah. Oh, his spotlight, where Springer's trying to get him, but he thinks Springer is a bad guy, and all this. All that type of stuff. That was a good storyline, also. Let's see here. Nick Brammer, question: do we see MP Tarn or Springer first? Springer. There's no way.
Springer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely Springer.
Takara has nothing to do with IDW, as far as going to be doing the DJD.
But wouldn't it be cool if we got,
What are you saying?
I was just going to say, wouldn't it be cool if we got it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even in generation form. We get Takara or the kind of design runners behind that. That'd be awesome.
Welcome back, Dalton.
Thank you.
I don't know. I just saw you drop out and you pop back on. I'm like, what?
Just everything locked up.
We're Twinkies tonight, dude. Matching blue shirts.
Okay.
He's rocking the hat forwards. He's going official. He's got the same color shirt as Dakota. Damn, man.
He's really on point.
Yeah, I would love to see a Tarn, but you know, Mastermind Creations got all my money because we're gonna get the DJD from them. I would, you know, if they did an MP of Tarn, then, you know, I want like Nova Prime. I want all these weird characters that are from IDW.
Jaxus.
Yeah, Jaxus. Trist or Trist, whatever the hell his name is, all that.
Just give us Wrong.
Yeah, Wrong. You know.
Wheelie.
Transform into a stick.
Roller.
Sunstreak.
Roller. From Optimus Prime's trailer?
Well, here's the thing. There is a character in IDW named Roller. Funny thing is that when they showed him in his vehicle mode, he kind of, except for the coloring's different, he kind of sort of almost looked a little bit like Steel Core.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that.
You know, I thought that was kind of hilarious. Roller was running around with a trailer that kind of sort of looked a little bit like Steel Cores.
Let's see. Next, Rumble's red and Frenzy's blue question.
You know who that is.
Could Tula be on the show? It would be awesome if he was.
I'm pretty sure he is. As soon as I read that name, I was like, I already know who this is. I didn't even need to read the rest of it. So.
I disagree.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind having Tula on the show.
And Derek, he has drawn an animated 6-shot before, like, you know, a long time ago. It's just, yeah. Or I believe he said, did he finish it, or like he started it or something, or maybe he has finished it, he just hasn't shared it or something. So.
Yeah, it's something. I remember that.
We ask him obviously a lot of questions, you know, off air. So.
Let's see. Rumble is red, Frenzy's blue. You guys should do video game walkthrough playing Soma.
What is
2015 at midnight with lights off.
Sounds like a horror game.
Yeah, it's It's not like that's like really creepy. One of those creepy, like, I don't know, crap yourself. You're by yourself. Lights are off.
I guess.
I don't know. Let's see. Any other questions? Springer in Wreckers. Okay.
What about Springer and Records?
I don't know. I just saw Nick Brammer, Springer Wreckers. I'm just reading their chat.
Okay.
So, welcome to the Aftercast, where I read your chats live on air. So,
It's super.
give me more so I can continue, because I need an hour and a half worth.
You thought it was private, but
you thought you had a private conversation, but I'm reading it all. Let's see. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I talked about some Transformer stuff. Any other?
David, kind of changing it up here, he says, what's your favorite Hanna-Barbera show?
Deborah Joe.
SWAT Cats.
I think I'd have to go with SWAT Cats on that one, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go. I was about to say something else, but then when you said SWAT Cats, yeah.
I didn't even know that was Hanna-Barbera, honestly.
I'm going with Thundar. I'm going old school.
Oh man, Thunder. I gotta change that. Thunder. That was a great show. That was a great show.
I can't even think of what all they did. I know it was a lot. I used to like kind of their not Looney Tunes, you know.
Your shirt tails kind of
No.
guy? No? Okay.
Shirt Tails. I think they did. What's the name of that show?
You got the Flintstones.
Josie and the Pussycats, Jetsons.
I liked the Jetsons when I was a kid. Was
Clue
Scooby?
Club.
Clue Club, yeah, gosh.
Was
Remember
Scooby? Or that also
Blue Falcon, and Dynamite.
Yeah. Huckleberry Hound.
What else? I like their All-Stars Laugh Olympics.
Yeah.
Nick says Herculoids.
Herculoids.
Thundercats,
Herculoids. Yeah.
Shazam.
Johnny Quest.
Do you guys remember the computer-generated Johnny Quest?
Yeah, I remember that.
On CGI and stuff, like where he was a teenager or whatever? That was weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially
it came
like-
out like the 90s, right?
Either late 90s or like early 2000s. Dude. It was so weird.
Yeah,
because,
late 90s.
Cartoon Network would really do this like mind freak game, and they would do like regular like old school Johnny Quest, and they do that new one. I'm like, whoa, wait, which one's Johnny Quest?
Okay, that's what I was asking. Was Scooby-Doo, was he Hanna-Barbera, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then my answer's
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo. It's like, it's not even contest then for me.
Wasn't the
I mean-
Super Friends Hanna-Barbera?
What?
Super Friends. Weren't they
Yeah.
Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
They did a lot of stuff.
Mr. T.
Captain Caveman.
After Caveman.
Is it Hanna-Barbera? They're the ones that have the Boomerang channel?
Yes.
Okay,
Pretty much, yeah.
okay, then Smurfs is on there too, right then?
Yeah, that's Barbera.
Okay.
Changing your
then-
answer.
Well, dude, see, Smurfs was my first love, That was like before Transformers or He-Man or anything, because obviously I was just a little big kid. So, Smurfs, dude, I still like it. Like, I'd watch it.
Paw Paw Bears.
And
Snorks.
Scooby-Doo is just classic as well. I wasn't big into Snorks that much.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing, is there was so much stuff from the 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of stuff. I mean, you rot your brain from 6 in the morning till noon on Saturdays. You had stuff on Sundays. You had stuff before school, after school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone are those.
Hex is smurfing on Smurfette. Yeah, man. Dude, all the Smurfs were, man. She was pretty hot, so.
One gal in a freaking village of dudes.
So you know what that cartoon is about.
Wait, Thundercat? Well,
Thundercats? No.
I don't
I
think
think I covered
Thundercats?
it. No, it-
I mean, it was about this. I mean, it's pretty much like the same setup. Just a bunch of dudes.
I don't think Thundercats was Hanna-Barbera.
No, that was
that was
no.
Warner Brothers pre. Yeah. Same with Silverhawks. I don't know. But yeah, those were the good old days. We talk about that. That's pretty sad too. I mean, I know I'd be in a rocking chair, old, bald, gray, not talk about anything. But like, yeah, back in the day, those cartoons, those were so cool. Man, where's my nurse? You know. But
Phil has a
Cool,
very specific question, or it's the Rumble Frenzy person, which is Tulala. But like sometimes you get these questions that are like so specific. This is one of them. Because already you know, because he said something about Kiss players. Says, would you dress up as one of the Kiss player cassettes for a Black Tracks from Primal Sabbath?
we
I
had
would.
that last time.
Yeah.
I don't think that like Dakota wants us showing up as Kiss players at his house. For one, I don't think that would be
Yeah.
like one of the negotiating terms.
It probably wouldn't be welcome. Like,
What if we were dressed as Black Arachnia?
Jane, not you. You don't have the legs for it. Josh, on the other hand,
I'm more an air razor type, anyways.
Dude, I got my soccer legs, man.
yeah, dude, he's got those rocking calves. That, you know, frankly, Jane, if you dressed up as Air Razor, Josh is Black Arachnia, Dalton, if you could pull off Skilla from Beast Force Second, I would start negotiations immediately. But you have to wear the lipstick.
Oh God, no.
I am not going to be Bighorn. There's no chance I'm being Bighorn.
You don't want Dalton as your squid,
Or
Jane?
Scuba either.
Dalton's
I'm
gonna
not
be
going to be part of that little triangle, no.
Dalton's gonna be Lotiontron. So.
Shut up.
Oceantron. All right. I saw another question in here, David Cabal. What is your favorite Disney movie from your childhood?
Lion King, I guess?
Yeah.
Does it have to be animated?
Oh, I guess let's say animated because I was thinking animated too.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I have one that was kind of half animated. I liked Bedknobs and Broomsticks. It was like half animation, but if we're going full on animated, probably maybe Aladdin. I see someone else put that too. Lion King's, good. There's a lot of good ones. I always think like pre-Pixar, for me personally, because it's from childhood.
Yeah, I liked Robin Hood when I was a kid.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. Or Sorcerer in the Stone, or The Sword in the Stone.
That's okay. Yeah, that's for me then. The Sword in the Stone.
Yeah, that was good.
I love that one.
What was the
Merlin and
question again?
Archimedes. Favorite Disney movie from your childhood?
Now,
One good one that I remember. One good one that I remember seeing that is kind of dark when you look at it.
The Black
The
Hole.
Black Cauldron.
Oh,
Thank
Black
you.
Cauldron.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been looking for that thing on like anywhere to try to watch it, and I can't find it.
That was Jim Henson, wasn't it? Did a lot of the puppeteering.
The Black Cauldron?
Yeah. Wasn't there some
It's
weird?
animated.
Oh, was it animated? What am I
Yeah,
Unless
thinking?
there's-
Yeah.
it's the darkest Disney animated movie ever, I believe. Is that correct, Trent?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so that's why it's really not that popular because it's really dark. So it's kind of like I kind of got like a Dungeons and Dragons type animated feel.
Vibe to it, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think I remember even seeing that.
Might have
It's a lot of people haven't heard of it, but yeah, I've looked for it all over. I've tried to find it streaming somewhere online, and I can't find it, except for all these like places that want you to go to their site and download some stuff. I'm like, no, I don't know this place, so I'm not gonna be doing that.
Yeah. Oh, another movie which is good I liked was Tron. We didn't want to take a frisbee out and start pelting people with it. You know, we did that with the neighbor kids. We were just pelting the crap out of each other with frisbees, garbage can lids, whatever. You know, it was a saucer. But that was fun.
Free-range parenting didn't hurt you, did it?
No, it didn't. Only child, go make noise with the neighbors and not with us. Oh yeah.
Kids, go outside and hurt yourselves before we do it for you.
Yeah, those are the good old days. But all right. Anything else? Who likes Beast Wars and who doesn't like Beast Wars?
Well, if you don't like Beast Wars, you're a terrorist.
You're a terrorist.
You're a communist or something.
I'm gonna go with the not for me.
You heard him, CIA. Go get him.
It's a conspiracy theory.
It really is.
Josh's other room has every single Beast Wars figure ever made. You just don't know it.
Charles doesn't like Beast Wars. He's a G in Charles.
Charles, what?
Charles, has this been just a fabricated lie this whole time?
Charles is dead to us.
He's not denying it, so.
He's not saying anything. He's just like smirking in the background, and we can barely see his face. He's like, all right.
Charles, I am disappointed.
I still on the series, but I just hadn't watched it in a while.
Oh,
Don't
you haven't?
disappoint me, Charles.
Because it's mandatory you watch it at least 10 times a year.
So, okay, Josh, curiosity.
Yep.
Let's say you're on a deserted island. You got a VCR, you got a TV, and all you have to watch is just the full series of Beast Wars. Would you watch it, or would you just be like,
I think it's time to soak up the sun and
work on my tan,
yeah.
do some snorkeling?
You know, I'm sure you can find something to do out there.
Do some puppeteering.
Make me a golf course or something, you know. So, and then I also gotta worry about finding food all the time and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I'd starve to death watching Beast Wars.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, the Dark Crystal. Yes. That's the movie I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick. That's what I was thinking of. Cool.
That was a good one.
Yes, that movie was gorgeous.
Let's see. There's another question I thought of. Anybody have that Dreamwave Predaking poster they want to get rid of? I'll pay. No, I don't think I have.
I don't have one.
What kind of poster?
Sorry.
Dreamwave Predaking.
Oh, I got one with all the Megatrons on it, like up until what was that? Cybertron Energy.
That's cool. Next question. What do you think will be the next Beast Wars Generations character release? This is from David Balligan. We got Rat Trap, Rhinox, Boss Bear, I Want a Cheetor, and a Leader class Dinobot.
I would consider the Black Arachnia to kind of fit in that category, honestly. But, dude, I don't know, man. All of them, first of all, but...
Let's say new mold too. So.
New mold. Well.
Pterosaur.
I would think either Tigatron or Airazor. Because it's kind of, I mean, you can't really repaint that Cheetor. It just wouldn't work.
Well, you're not talking about repaint. You're talking new mold.
Right. New mold. I would go with Tigatron.
I want to score them enough. That would be cool. Even though the actual original Beast Wars is pretty good.
It to me, it doesn't matter because I'd let it sit on the shelf, just like I did all the rest of them. So.
Toy hunting video. Here we got Transformers. Oh, we just got that Beast Wars figure. Moving on. There's nothing here at this Walmart.
Nothing to see here. Keep moving.
I'd say Inferno. Just for the royalty.
I mean, it's difficult, man, because like I mean, they're all like so perfect. You know, the originals, like with the exception of the ones we've kind of gotten so far. Hard to say, really.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, the original cast, I would totally want a Cheetor, but a Dinobot would be nice.
Yeah, good boy.
Finally. The fit in a little bit better.
Oh, one of the questions that was asked a while back, I don't think we got Dalton's answer, but what's your favorite childhood Disney animated movie? What is it, Dalton?
Lion King,
When did that come out?
94.
What year were you born?
I was born in 95, but we'd watch it on cassette
So
all the
you
time.
thought you were 1 year old, and that was your favorite? Yeah, I think so. Go ahead and name the.
I've
Go
watched
ahead.
it growing up, so
Go ahead and name the Pixar movie. Do it, Dalton.
I am not naming Pixar movies.
Big Hero 6.
If I were to,
Dalton's favorite childhood movie came out 2 years ago.
if I were to name a Pixar movie, it would be the first one to ever come out, and that would be Toy Story.
That's a classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure you wouldn't name Toy Story 2 or 3?
Yeah, because we are talking your childhood here. So.
Jeez. Man. Let's see here.
I don't know. I like Toy Story. So.
Dragon Lord's official channel. You know, that goes back to Ghostbusters. What was it? Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria. What if Josh was a Beast Wars fan and Primal was a Cheetor? I totally just I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm getting out of collecting. This is just too damn weird to me.
The whole thing with us having to be him born in the 80s and maybe in the 90s, you know, like a 90s kid and him being an 80s kid.
Yeah.
But the thing is like I would come to my senses eventually, and then I would go G1. So we just eventually both be G1.
There you go. Oh, what is it, Dominic Scholes? How does he watch? It's an island, TV, VCR. We can just siphon electricity out of one of the
I'm sure YouTube
underwater power lines that they have. You know that
Generator or whatever. I mean, it's for the
Better.
sake of the question. So.
But it works.
Incredibles was really good. I do like the Incredibles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else? Nothing? No? Alright. What do you guys do to earn enough money for those figures? I have to know. I steal.
Yeah.
I steal. I sell myself. And I have my children in a sweatshop. So that's how I usually get all of my money that I need.
I marry old rich women, and the your mom will get them to buy it for me.
It's a little thing called a job.
Dalton.
Dude, that was too easy of an answer, man.
Hey, sometimes the simplest answer is the best.
No, it's also timing too. I mean, a lot of this stuff, it's over lots of years. It's also, you find good deals, either on the forums, eBay. I know some people hate eBay, but it just all depends, and then it just blows up and just starts building and building and building and building, and then you know. I didn't amass all this just overnight. But my wife would say yes. But it's taken a while. But yeah, it adds up. Especially that I don't sell anything, unfortunately. Well, that's what my wife secretly does. Like, honey, what are you taking a picture of my stuff for? Nothing? Okay, cool. I didn't know you're into the fandom. But, yeah. If Primal was the president of the United States, what would you do?
Move.
Yeah,
I'm going to Canada.
Primal.
either become a Canadian or a Mexican or something.
I thought he was asking like if I was the president, like what would I do as the president?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you can answer too.
okay.
Yeah, I'd move.
We're all his friends. We're like, we're moving. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what my friends say about me. Donald Trump is the least of your worries. Because he's a popular guy, right? No, I mean, what would I do as president? Wow. This, I think.
It's a loaded question.
Pretty medical.
Yeah, it really is.
All toy collectors get a kickback during tax season.
Oh, nice.
Just show your receipts and boom, you get a nice $8,000 refund.
Yeah.
Qualified.
There you go.
I don't know, guys. I'd be a terrible president. That said, vote for me.
For me, Primal Salvage Productions. You've been, how long has it been? 28 years? 28?
Yeah, like 35
28 seasons ago.
I haven't updated it yet. It's like 35 seasons. I've been doing this.
Jeez.
The good old days.
That guy ever message you and be like,
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he knows.
I don't think he knows. Let's just keep it that way.
Yeah, I think blocked him on everything. So.
Because he'll be coming here, not to you. He'll be coming here. Just like, who are all the worst fans of the fandom? Gamers? Hate mail! Yeah! Bring it here! I'm just the central hub. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything going on? Excited about? Any pre-orders? Any... I don't know. Whatever. We have 17 live viewers. So.
Pretty excited about that.
Halo 5?
Yeah, Halo 5.
I thought you were done with Xbox Live. I thought you were on a rant.
No. It was Destiny I'm done with.
Oh.
I'm not really done with it. But, secretly, like, I don't know. It's a very big love-hate relationship. Like, I hate Bungie. I actually made a not Bungie account.
Not Bungie account.
Yeah. There'll be a whole lot of swear words on that one. So cool.
Right on.
It'll be established 37 seasons.
Dakota, go buy a new headset, man.
I'm not going to buy a new headset. Dude, I've tried every single piece of headphones, earphones, mics, everything, and it doesn't work. So it's just going to be this.
Like every time you come on it, it's quite everyone else, like right now. But whenever it switches to you, it sounds like you're on a cell phone next to a freeway, and cars are just driving by and stuff, and just picking up every single ambient noise. So I told you I'll send you my old headset if you want.
Alright. I'll change my voice.
How to do that? I'm going to do that. Tell me how to do that.
So what do you guys want to talk about now?
What is that?
I have no idea, Jigsaw.
You want to play the game?
Rather not.
What'd you do?
You got 26 seconds. God, I saw that Jigsaw thing too. Who posted it? Haskell on Instagram. You have 26 seconds. Let's play a game. I filled your toilet bowl with two-ply paper towels and dirty socks. Put all your electronics underneath it. It's gonna overflow, and you have to walk across these big razor blades. He just shuts the door. I ain't playing. But let's see. Oh, Devastation. Any guys For that,
Nope.
wanting to pick it up? Nope. All right.
It looks like it's very repetitive, and it'll be cool for like the first 15 minutes, and then I'll be like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, button mash, sure.
True.
Yeah.
I've been playing Button Smasher since the 80s, so.
But they're so much fun.
Just because you make, this one where on screen it looks like Optimus Prime versus, one of the million other ones that you've played, it doesn't make it a different game. So.
Yeah.
Only, like
What'd
you
you
said
say,
in the
Charles?
past before. I said, like you said in the past before, it looks good with the animation and everything, but just knowing that you only play as the Autobots and you can't play as the Decepticons, and it's just a fighting game. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It does look really, really nice. I will admit that, but it's a kid's game.
Yeah. I don't
Not
know,
to
man.
offend anyone.
I see what you did there. That don't mind.
What?
What? Awkward silence.
Here you have Dragantron 468 says, what would you do if you became the owner of Hasbro Takara? Well, they're two different companies, but
I take Takara.
I would totally take Takara.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're all like you. Oh, hell yeah. I'd reissue so much stuff. Create so much cooler stuff. But
Yeah.
it would be nice. And mess with Hasbro like crazy.
Oh,
That's what I would do.
wait until Hasbro reveals their stuff, and then no less than 30 minutes later, be like, look at these new paint apps and this added articulation. How cool is it?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Combiner Wars.
Be our money.
I'll create all those good Combiner Wars. If I was Takara, I'd be like, okay, we're doing a Dino King. We're doing a Loud Kaiser. We're gonna masterpiece that son of a bitch too. Just to throw it in people's faces.
Oh, we won't sell in America? Sorry.
and that's the thing is Takara doesn't care about America. They do their own thing, and it's just always the stuff that we want.
I'd release like 3 different versions of Megatron. Masterpiece, Chug, bring back the G1. I'd do Browning the same way. And I'd be like, coup de grace, here's Magnum. There you go. You got your 44 now. Masterpiece scale too, all that. I would do it. Import that, Hasbro.
David's got a question. He says, favorite G.I. Joe character, not including Snake Eyes, Duke, Cobra Commander, Destro, then he puts etc. So I don't know who the etc. ones are, but
We said no Snake Eyes, so that's I'm out on that one.
I mean, so there's Storm Shadow in there. I mean, if we're
He's probably thinking that one too, and like Zartan, some of the like Firefly, some of the key players.
You know what? I like the Bat, and then I also liked Alley Viper. Was one of my favorite figures as a toy. When I was a kid.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh, the Slaughter.
Well, would he go into main character? Someone Nick, he says Nemesis Enforcer. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'd say Serpentor, because he's crazy, kind of like Galvatron. That's what I liked about him.
The second man?
So, Leatherneck and Wetsuit are always bickering, like an old lady.
Yeah.
Bunch of old ladies. No, those are always good. But
Beachhead, Shipwreck, those are good
Yeah.
ones.
Jinx, always liked her
Yeah.
in the movie. Pythona from the movie too. I thought she was pretty cool.
He didn't say anything, but I just loved his presence, and that was Nemesis Enforcer.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, for someone who's so damn powerful, but yet got his butt kicked by Sergeant Slaughter.
I
Really?
mean, with Sergeant Slaughter, so of course he was going to, whoop dude.
Yeah, I
Which
don't know.
doesn't make any sense. Which doesn't make any sense. But yeah,
Yeah.
for crying out loud, this dude lifted up one of the Havocs. He
Yep.
lifted it up and stuck his like bone spike up in there and cut a hole in there and dragged who was a snow job up out of it while still
Yeah.
holding it up.
Well, we think probably Slaughter could probably hold up maybe what, a Wolverine or the Mobat tank maybe. We just never saw it. He didn't want to brag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually carries his Triple T tank on his back. It rides him. He doesn't ride it. And there's a lot of cool characters. Like, I don't know, anyone else. Shipwreck was always great. The ladies' man.
I like Shipwreck a lot. Even though, like, as far as toy collecting, like, I want all the, all the Cobra guys because they have their masks and suits on and stuff like that. Like with the Joes, like one of the cooler ones was Beachhead, because again, mask, So as a kid, that's what I always thought was cool. But as far as character-wise goes, Shipwreck was always funny.
Yeah. Especially when he told that story, that Once Upon a Time story.
Oh yeah, the MacGuffin device episode.
Yeah. The ship shape. The little ship shape's doing okay.
Yeah.
With Uncle Duke and all that. His evil stepbrothers or whatever, Wetsuit and Leatherneck. And
I like the Crimson Guard commanders. I thought they were cool.
yeah, they were cool when I was a kid. I'm like, Tomac, Zaymot, ooh, twins. Nah, they're not twins. As far as the figures are concerned, but how they were packaged with the mirrors on the side.
Yeah.
And all that, and the only way you could tell the difference is the one had the scar, even though they totally look different. But
the toys, yeah, they did look a bit different, yeah.
But yeah, always wanted them in business suits.
Yeah,
So we predominantly saw all the time.
I love their bio. How they don't fight you straight up. They fight you with litigation and red tape and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
They wage their battles in the courtroom and the corporate offices and stuff.
Has anyone read the Dalton, man? We talking too much old school stuff? It's like I need to go check out G.I. Joe real quick. I just remember the '90s DIC stuff. But have any of you guys read the Saw Viper issues in the old school Marvel G.I. Joe? Where spoiler, he kills like 7 of the Joes. It was like the first time we ever got like a dark story. Point blank executes them. Some of them. You guys ever seen that?
Yeah, I heard. I never saw it, but I heard about it. My friend talked about that a lot. Where the Saw Viper came in and he was just murking Joes left and right.
Yeah. Quick Kick, Doc. I think it was like, wow, that was like, whoa. You go from the cartoon, and then you see the toy commercials where it's like, check out this, this scene, and then check out G.I. Joe in Marvel Comics. And they're like, okay. You go look at Marvel Comics, like, oh my gosh.
God, yeah.
This Saw Viper just made it real big time. And then they brought him back into the kind of newer G.I. Joe, not IDW, but the one before that, Devil's Due, or maybe before that.
Devil's Due, yeah.
They brought back the Saw Viper, and they got a little bit of payback on him, but still. Wow. Sorry. Tangent there, but ever watch or read Watchmen? It's one of the best stories ever.
I saw the
Anything
movie,
else?
that's about it. So.
Watchmen was one of the pivotal, I think, greatest graphic or
novels
ever, I think.
I never read it, but just the accolades that it received, and I thought the movie was okay. I think the concept probably like the fact that there wasn't like a whole lot of action and stuff probably turned some people off. And probably some of the concepts might have, kind of gone over their head. But I thought the movie was okay though.
Yeah, it represented the point and everything and such. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Talking for a little over an hour and a half. Got 16 live viewers though, so.
Cool.
Or do you want to start? We're doing Primalcast tonight there, Dakota?
Yeah, we'll do a.
That's in 20 minutes, and then, like, because you gotta wake up early, because we got 10 hour or 11 hours of football tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, my Seahawks suck, man. So, what's the point?
I watch Red Zone, so, like, I start watching at noon, and I don't stop until 11 p.m. when the night.
20-minute like deal, something like short, sweet, offensive to the point, and
Offensive.
Did I say that? I didn't mean that.
All right. Well, then we'll do that. So, appreciate everyone coming in and chatting it up with us, and we'll be here again next week, 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and the Retro Spotlight Episode 2, Master Universe episode with special guest Count_Marzo is in video form. Correct, Josh?
Yep.
So go check that out, give it a like, and don't worry, Cybercast will be back next week at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Josh's YouTube channel, G1 Hexatron. And I will be on the Enter the Realm show this Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time or 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, so check that out. Link is in the description. Going to be talking a whole bunch of Transformer stuff too there, so that should be fun. And that's it. Oh, and our next episode of Retro Spotlight, episode 3, will be going over Voltron with special guest Mike from Retro Blast. So that should be awesome. We'll let you guys know when that is actually going to take place. Probably, next couple of weeks. But we'll let you know. Josh will let you know through his Facebook page, DJ1 Hexatron. All right, you guys want to outro yourselves, starting with Dakota.
Oh yes. I'm Primal Sabbath, Dakota. All one word. You can find me at various outlets on Wednesday.
Go. Charles. Beast Wars hater.
Seriously, why do you give me an offer?
I'm Charles. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Optimus4Prez.
Go. Dalton.
I'm Dalton. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Dalton Eats DFs.
Josh.
I'm G1 Hexatron everywhere. Facebook page, the G1 Hexatron.
Trent.
Find me at Twitter and Facebook at Trent5.
Awesome. And you can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Victory Saber 77, Instagram, and Facebook is the Victory Saber 77. So thanks again for watching. Primalcast will be coming up soon, and we'll be on Primal Sabbath's channel. So check that out, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Peace.
Bye.
Everyone just dipping out like it's still live. Come on, guys.
Is it still live? Mine's thing still says it's live, so.
Mine too.
Mine too.
Yeah, it still says it's live. Jane, what do you do?
Where did he go? Did he just like not? Did he not?
He didn't even stop. He just like
He
he's
didn't
like
hit stop broadcast. He just hit the exit button on the
he's
actual.
like I gotta go
Wait,
get my
yeah.
pills and my dinner. Like oh Jane.
Well, I guess we need to. Oh, here he is. So maybe he come back.